Hello and welcome to the Plot Resistance Friday Night Shadowrun podcast. I am your host tonight, Oz, otherwise known as Dictator Johnson and the Camera Drone. Tonight we are playing Shadowrun, as I said. Yay! Because we haven't in a while, because we've all been kind of terrible about getting things going.
As you do.
As we do. So let's go ahead and go around the table, get introductions again, remind people who's actually playing. With us tonight is Rob playing Melody.
Yep. I don't remember. Did we do fancy things, or it was just yep?
God, I don't even remember.
Apparently it's just yep.
Yeah.
All right, good. I've set the bar pretty low for you guys.
Excellent. We have Cat9 playing Zero, the AI.
So my introduction is great, and my speaking is cool, and I'm better than Rob, because, yep.
Jesus Christ.
Low blow.
We have LD, otherwise known as Miss Oz, playing Sarah, the Rigger.
Hello.
We have Seraph playing Ward.
Yarp.
Oh, God.
Different.
We have John Lavin of Lavin MMA playing Ash.
Gotta choke them all.
Our Chokamon trainer, yes. Choke be that kind of night, folks. It is
Hold
gonna
on,
be that kind of night.
I gotta find his Reddit information. That's gotta be a thing.
Yes, you do. All right. And then last but not least, and never forgotten, we have Impulse playing Daymare.
Well, hi diddly do there, neighbors.
You have to keep that voice all night.
Yes.
Don't. His head will explode.
So last when we left our intrepid team, they had been hired by the same Johnson who hired them for the pilot job, which nobody remembers, to do another job, which actually nobody remembers. There has been some rumors that there was a fevered shared dream amongst all of you involving Rumertal AG, a AA corporation that sells weapons, a data steal, a actual steal of a product, and some interactions with spirits that kind of wrecked the facility before anything could be stolen.
It was a good idea.
At the time, I suppose it was. That all being said, not long after this shared fever dream, which nobody remembers, there is a message from Gorge George, your fixer, stating that the Johnson has canceled the job.
Considering you blew everything up.
Considering that everything was blown up.
I'm going to blame everybody else because I wasn't there for that, and clearly I would have been the level-headed one that got us out of that situation. Clearly.
I will note that you were indeed there because you were the one who did the social reconnaissance.
Oops.
I wasn't there for the blowing up part, though.
Yes, you were absolutely there for that.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
recall any of this.
I think we're killing Miss Oz.
Quite possibly.
When did we blow stuff up? I really think I wasn't there for that.
We didn't
Yes,
necessarily blow things up. We collapsed part of the ground out from underneath of the building.
Yeah, you know that book, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn?
No.
You kind of did that to the factory.
I wasn't here for this. I definitely wasn't here for this. That sounds like the type of fun I would remember.
It's recorded on the internet. There is digital proof.
Okay, then I will definitely go and listen to it, because I think it was like the day my computer stopped working.
Was this a roundabout advertisement for listening to our product?
Dun, dun, dun.
May have been. So, kind of leaving you in the lurch without a lot of money. You do get another message from Gorge George saying that something else has come up, a bit of a rush job, if you all are interested. It's not going to pay a lot, though.
It'll pay
My
something.
needs are minimal.
I look at Daymare. Job's a job.
Aye.
Start. Might as well get the whole group together.
To the conveyance!
I'm going to unplug you someday.
Excellent.
So what's the details on the job?
Data snatch out of some mob controlled area. Not sure what Johnson specifically wants the data stolen and decrypted, and since you've got handy dandy hacker man there with you, I figure it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Shouldn't be. So is there a meet, or are you just giving us a price and a place?
Just going to be a price and a place, I think. Let's see what my notes said here. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, the employer wants stuff off of this server out of a little A-rated corp down in Tacoma. There's a bunch of data on this server. He wants all of the encrypted data that you guys can get, and then later can decrypt, specifically without raising too much of a ruckus. There's news guys that are talking about this big tree that grew in a rare metal facility. I don't know nothing about that. So,
Sideline
yeah.
glance.
From what I know about this place, it is they're doing financial trade data, mostly custom stuff, dealing with the ports down there in Tacoma land. And he will
Sounds simple enough.
he'll shoot you an address, and it is a unassuming 4-story building in Tacoma that looks like your average office building, A-rated corporation, as was said.
Sounds
All right.
easy.
And I will send a ping to 0. Find
I
out
will
what you
head
can.
there.
And we will drive over.
I'll start scanning that hub. Let's see here. My matrix perception is ungodly because I'm an AI. Let's see.
I look at Daymare.
That's
Are
it.
we getting picked? Are we getting picked up by the rest of the group, or you think you're going to do some matrix reconnaissance only?
Well, we're only going to be going there in person if we absolutely need to.
All right. Well, this is a pretty good, comfortable couch, so hopefully we can get something going real soon.
All right, 4 successes on your matrix search. Not bad, not bad.
What is the rating of the host?
Rating of the host looks to be a rating 5.
Okay. What is the firewall?
Firewall, and that is going to be 8.
Okay, and what is the last action that was used on it?
Last action that was used on it was to swap attributes. It swapped attack and data processing. So data processing is now 7, and attack is now 5.
Okay. All right. Well, I will look to the rest of the players, the rest of the team on the icons, and say, would you like me to begin hacking now, or?
Emoticon thumbs up.
Aye. See what you can find.
Absolutely. Come on, one. So we going to begin the hack then and see how this goes. Probably
All right.
classically bad, but we'll give it a shot. So
Like, hope you're not rusty.
yeah, I
Please,
totally am.
please don't bring them to my house.
It has been a while.
That is a good point. Where are you hacking from?
I'm hacking from my data, my comlink. I mean my data cyberdeck. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So from a magical internet machine.
I'm gonna trust that he knows enough to put up a firewall or something. I
You
don't
fool.
want it to come home.
Oh, I forgot. 2 more dice.
2 more dice is
I
good.
am a firewall. Nope. For all the good they did me.
All right.
So yep, we'll go 4 hits.
All right. You are comfortable with that level of success?
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
Oh boy.
So,
All right.
there.
So- I will take a break. Let them know that this is going to take a while, and I'm going to give it 15 minutes, and then I'm
Okay.
going to try again. Because Damn it. All right. First, we're going to go with the assist roll.
Okay, assist rolls are good. I like that.
Wow, what a crappy assist
Just-
roll that was.
Twitch streamers, do you recall whose table that we are at? Maybe
yeah.
mine.
It's already hurting me.
Jesus Christ, a table of blood over here, right?
So it's going to be 17. I am happy with those successes.
Okay, and what's your limit on that?
My limit on that is my sleaze rating, which currently is a... Why isn't it showing? Oh, no wonder. Okay. My sleaze rating is 6. So I
Okay.
get 6 hits.
Okay, and so it is going to roll its thing again, and it apparently tied you.
Damn!
God damn it!
All right,
This
so I'm
table
giving,
eats edge.
I'm giving it 15 minutes.
Okay,
Gonna try the assist. This is the last try here. And then I'm gonna tell them it's unhackable. And I'm gonna throw edge into this because might as well. That way I can
Okay.
blow through the limits. Got 4 edge, so
because it is terrible that AI can regenerate all their edge in an hour.
it'd be great.
I thought it was like 3 hours or something.
It is some stupidly small cycle.
Like 3 hours, 9 hits.
All right.
Do it. Just like get 10 hits now.
Wouldn't put
So
it past.
you didn't explode your 6s.
Oh, I didn't. Wow, look at me.
Oh.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
5 more? Damn.
Figure if you're gonna push
Go
the
all
limit.
out. Oh, Jesus.
56, I like it.
I'll go with that.
Are you sure? My table's been rolling hot already.
Oh,
Okay, so you have 14 successes.
yes.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, you have your first mark.
After 30 minutes of hard work. All right, so I'm going to do a matrix perception inside of the host.
Okay.
We do have the file that we're looking for, right?
The job said that there are a lot of files on here that are encrypted. They want as many as possible, and they're going to be paying by the megapulse.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do a matrix perception check and see if I can find some encrypted files. And hope for the best.
So the
Yes, that was
yeah,
15.
okay. All right. So with 4 successes, you are able to look inside the matrix architecture of this host, and it is set up much like some sort of pirate ship. And so
Wait a second.
your icons are there's rigging and anchors and cannonballs, and it looks like the patrol IC is a scurvy sailor with an eye patch and a peg leg as he's tromping around the forecastle. Because I know these nautical terms.
All right. So I watch him as he patrols around, and I'm going to stay hidden for now.
Okay.
And do I come across any of the encrypted files here?
So anything that you think might be encrypted, from where you're at in the host, it looks like no, but there is a
Do I see any
portal.
hidden notes?
Yeah, you kind of do. There, it looks like there's a portal to go down into the hold, where the treasure would be.
Perfect. We'll see if we can do that. Do I need to get a mark on that too? Or do I already have a mark on it?
You already have a mark on that.
Okay, then I'm going to enter that host.
All right. So Zero trumps down into the hold, and give me a matrix perception check. I'll tell you what you see.
Oh no, what? Freaking deaky.
Very nice. So with 6 successes, Zero's eyes, quote unquote, adjust quickly to the darkness as you look around in the hold, and you can see all these little gun ports that kind of signify that they are camera nodes for the property. And you start seeing the sweet signs of encrypted files as there look to be little gold doubloons scattered around near chests towards the back, where there is a door to a possible third hidden node, which seems kind of weird. Although this one seems like
is this one a turtle?
It seems a little different, perhaps.
I'm interested in that one.
Okay. That one you do not have a mark on.
I will have to get a mark on that one then.
Okay.
Or try to anyway. All right.
God, how far down does a rabbit hole go?
This turtle's all the way down, man.
It's a booty hole, I'll have you know.
Wait. No, I got 2, so it's going to be... Yep. I'm not happy with those successes. Not happy at all.
Okay.
So, rerolling failures. That's 2 edge I've used.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
6.
You have a mark on the thing, and the thing looks to be like a foundation portal.
Oh dear. I think I'm gonna leave that alone for now. So,
However, there are
you see exclamation points appearing over Zero's icon.
if
It's
you
the
can
big red ones, right?
right, if you can give me a logic check, please.
Logic, please. I can do that. Come on. Yeah. I'll have to live with that.
Okay. As I recall, Defender wins, so you stay hidden as you hear the clomping of the first mate as he goes about the hold doing his business. But there are a number of files here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try. I'm going to do a major exception on one of them and see what kind of encryption it's got rolling. Because, hey, level 6.
All right, so the encryption that you're seeing on these files varies between 3 and 4, although there are a couple of that have a level 5 encryption on them.
I think I'm going to just go with the 3s because I'm feeling confident.
Okay.
Not suicidal. So it's going to be crack file action. I'm going to let the team know that the moment I start this, then it's going to alert the host.
Team, if that's the case, then Ward shuts off his comm link and just waits.
I love the confidence that they shared this. All right. So, going to try cracking file on it. Here is the assist. And then here is the real one. I'm comfortable with that.
All right.
Saying that it can only get a maximum of 6. But then
Right.
knowing your table.
You never know. So
I
you're
know.
able to handily crack the encryption on this file as you take out a small hammer and you smack the edge of the doubloon, and it sparks and flips in the air like it was a coin from an 8-bit video game. And meanwhile, you also hear the agitated thumping around on the top of the deck as the host is alerted to your action.
Yep. So we're going to do the assist, and then we're going to copy file.
Okay.
And so that's going to be 15d6, I believe. Yep. Ah. All right. So copying that file.
Okie dokie. No, you're not.
Damn it! You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ!
Wait. If I'm doing decryption, It can only do 2 times its encryption rating.
Well, that's you already did the decryption, and the decryption you got.
Oh, right. Okay, my
You
mistake.
did the copy,
Yeah, gotcha,
and it went back to a data processing option, and
Right,
you reached
I
for the
gotcha.
coin, and it just like the
All right,
boat
try to-
shakes, and it just pops just out of reach.
All right. It's ridiculous. Try it again. Yeah, we'll try it again. Look at this shit. 3 hits. How terrible.
Are you comfortable with this level?
No, I'm gonna reroll failures on that because I want to get at least 1 file off of this thing.
All
So I'm not a
right.
complete failure. There. I'll take
Oh.
6.
All right. Excellent.
Yay!
You are able to grab that gold doubloon, and a copy of it appears in your palm, and the other one just kind of stays there on the deck.
Cat, how's your teeth? I just
Huh?
want to know how much skin you have left on it.
Oh, that's fine. Just grow new ones.
Yeah.
All right. So, doing my sleeves to hide
Okay.
because I know that's coming.
It is.
I'll take 4. Got 1 edge left.
Okay. So you can hear more footsteps on the deck above you as everybody's starting to search, and you can hear pirate-like voices saying to find the filthy lover.
All right, we'll do a crack on another one, so it's going to be, wow. So, 18. 6 hits.
Okay. And you were doing another rating 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Because
You have-
I'm bold and stuff. All right, trying to download this one. So here's the assist. And then, wow. I can only take 6 of those. So,
Oh, all right.
5 hits to download it.
Are you comfortable with that level?
Yes, that's best I can do for now because I got to save that 1 edge in case shit gets
Okay.
real. All right,
right,
so it's
you-
2 files.
You've got 2 files.
I'm logging out.
Okay. So
Take by the megabytes.
you grab 2 coins and you get the hell out.
Here's the 2 I got, and I distribute it to everybody except for Ward.
Because Ward turned this thing off. That's true. So, as Zero does his AI rebooting thing to get rid of his Overwatch score or whatever Matrix bullshit might be happening in the background that I should be paying attention to, and I'm not.
Yes, because I do reboot or reset.
Right.
Doodly-doo.
The 2 files that come up are shipping manifests for 2 vessels that are actually one is entering the Tacoma docks and one is leaving. And it is there are 2 container ships, probably the 500, 700 meter ones, the bigger ones. So there are all sorts of neat little things on here on the manifests, and everything is titled in 10-digit codes.
Pretty neat. I will send it to
That
the
looks
rest-
like encryption.
These are waterborne conveyances.
Aye, they are.
Boats.
Boats.
They're called boats.
Have you
Oh.
looked at the encryption, Zero?
Oh, it's already cracked.
As Damer shoots back the list of 10-digit numbers. Are you sure about that? 'Cause that looks like some old encryption to me.
How did they encrypt encryption? I'll look at it. I want to do a data search on it.
Okay.
Because I think they're just shipping numbers. But we'll see.
With Melody's math knowledge, she knows that they're not equations, but it's definitely they're 10-digit codes. So it's 2 digits, then a period, then 4 digits, then a period, then 2 digits, period, 2 digits. And Zero, you start doing some matrix searching on some of these, and it takes you to a UCAS custom site, an official government site that's just got a listing of all of them.
Yep.
And of that listing, most of the codes that you find on there, it corresponds to the commodity that is in the container.
These are storage units. He looks confident on that. His icon pulses green.
And Damer is going to facepalm in the meat. Right. So is this all that you were able to find, or is there more that we're going to have to wait for?
We can wait for more. There are several there. However, the system is on alert for the two that I did get.
Aye.
See, would you like me to go in for more?
Well, let's give it a while to calm down on that alert business. It's no fun trying to deal with that.
Confirmed. We'll be shutting down for 3 hours.
Sarah, you had something to say?
Perhaps we can find some way for him to get through that doesn't keep using the exact same path. I'm not a computer person. I don't know the answer.
Well, there was a foundation.
As everybody
know about foundations.
Everybody just kind of leaves that one linger.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do we want to go on an Oz Foundation run? I don't think we do.
Especially with a rating 5 host. Yeah, sure.
I know nothing about the foundations, but you know, like I said in the Twitch chat, Oz kills my character off. I'll just bring Dennis the Menace along.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
the foundation. How confident are you that you'd be able to operate in there, Zero?
Oh, I'd be able to operate fine. As for the rest of you, I'm not sure.
I don't even know what this is.
Well,
it is the deep matrix. It is the primal foundation of everything that is being used. It is like the air that we breathe. It's like nirvana.
so anybody who has, if anybody has a black market or otherwise mercantile knowledge skill, go ahead and roll that.
Mercantile, you say?
Mercantilism, yes.
Not specced into that section of my my technology tree.
Yeah, my Spanish dramas will not help me here.
Oh.
I have something. I cannot be there because no one has told me to call. Because Daymare has not told me anything else.
Well, you see me speaking.
Oh, right.
See.
My bad.
Context clues, my friend. Context clues.
Of course. Needs is being spaced. So they finally came back. She's okay? I mean, is Zero okay?
We are.
Okay. Let me just turn on myself and let me turn on my comic again. And I boot it back up and join the call. Oh, good. Good. When you said there was going to be some scary stuff, I thought that the trail had to be cut.
No.
Either way. So I have gaming and drug dealers. Does that work or no?
Uses the MMO economy-based knowledges.
If you want to roll your illicit drug skill, go ahead.
It's a drug skill. Gotcha. Oh, I haven't wrote that down yet, so give me a second.
Dun, dun, dun.
Boom. 2 successes.
It's a drug.
Okay.
It's a drug.
All right. So I've got 2 successes for basic gemology, 2 in street drugs, 2 in black markets.
Up to you on whether or not math counts.
Math does not count.
Didn't think so.
And there's
Would smuggling routes do me any good?
Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll that one too, because what I'm about to say will hopefully provide you a better option than stepping foot into a foundation. All right.
I like better options than stepping into a foundation.
I think everybody does, unless you're a bunch of deckers.
Yo ho, matey, let's do it.
All right. So as everybody's looking at these codes and what they correspond to, certain things catch certain people's eyes. For example, Daymare, as he's looking through with an eye for basic gemology, he happens to catch that there are containers coming in that are about 20 foot in length, weigh, probably about 20 tons worth of material that has a bunch of basic minerals inside them. But the interesting thing is that they come from Central Africa, where conflict diamonds are very well known. Ward, with your knowledge skill of street drugs, you're kind of going through, and there are a couple of containers that are going to head out towards the Chinese mainland that contain chemical markers that would be used with certain drugs like Crash or Slab, or even there might be some Novacoke in there that's being shipped from Colombia.
I laugh out loud. Don't look at me like that, Daymare. It's all right.
Right. So, and then Sarah with black markets, there are certain combinations of the codes going to the same location that suggests that there might be, there's something that's been railed from Detroit that highly suggests that instead of table lamps, they may be assault rifles. 3 successes on smuggling routes. That Seattle being the great UCAS Western port, and everybody's so overworked or easily bribed that stuff is able to get through easily, that there are ships coming and going that have all sorts of illicit goodies that probably won't be missed if you move quickly.
At all this, Daymare is woefully unsurprised.
Right?
And Zero is looking at all of this, and he has no idea what any of it is. They are data storages.
Oh, wait, I think I may know. Yeah, I think I might know somebody that actually might be able to get us in there if we need to.
Do we
Would you
really
have in
want to
mind?
break into a container full of guns? I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Well,
Just
to be
in
honest,
case,
to be honest, I mean, I know a couple of famous smugglers that probably will do that to get after other smugglers.
We were hired to get the
Or-
data.
Yeah, but what are we
Right,
going
we're
to do
just
with the
looking
data?
for data.
Hmm.
Well, we
Well.
sell it to the Johnson, presumably. I'm thinking that we should look into going out for ourselves. This is common stuff, as Daymare kind of makes a shooing away motion as if this is, common below him level things. Smuggling blood diamonds, this is all normal. I'm unsurprised to see it here. I'm actually quite surprised that it's not so well hidden. I'm thinking that we might just pose as some regulatory authorities and expect our bribe and maybe a small bit of bust. As he will raise a brow when he says that. Get our data for the payday, get a bribe for ourselves, and walk away because this is just business.
I like your gumption. That sounds pretty damn good. So that just means now we just gotta find, we just gotta find some
run with
storage
that.
clothes.
What do you all think? Ash, you've been quite silent.
Am I on this call? I thought my character was completely unaware of any of this.
You're on the call.
Okay, all right,
We looped
good.
you in,
Happy to be
yes.
playing. All right, there we go. Sorry, I thought I wasn't on this call, and I was like, yeah, it'd be awesome with a Shadowrun game if I could play a little Shadowrun.
Remember that time at the beginning where Gorgeous George sent us all a message?
I thought he only sent. Okay, I was totally under the impression I did not receive that message.
Oh,
Also, I just ate a popsicle and my tongue is kind of numb, so if my voice sounds it was a sugar-free, low-calorie popsicle. Thank you very much.
So you had ice.
No wonder your tongue is knocked, man.
Ice with a little
No
bit
flavor.
of food coloring in it.
It was delicious. Thank you very much. Delicious. Hold on. let me get Ash out here.
Okay.
I would be delighted to join along. That sounds great.
I like that our Chocomon trainer is named Ash.
Oh god.
Gosh.
I was
I've
gonna
done
make
that.
that joke later if nobody else did. I was saving it.
Unfortunately, it's been used. So as everybody is talking, Asaria's 3D printer starts up and starts to print a thing.
What? What did you do?
We were getting our bust.
Yeah, indeed, it looks like it is creating a painstakingly detailed bust of Daymare, but only the size of about a metahuman fist.
Is that Mrs. Oz laughing her ass?
No, it actually isn't.
Oh.
No, it's not me.
We'll talk about that in the break.
Why are
I
you
will.
printing? No, just stop. Just turn it off. Stop.
Turn it off when it's done, and then turn it when it's finished.
And after about 4.5 minutes, there is a miniature plastic bust of Daymare. Congratulations.
God.
Damn it!
I'll buy more stock.
I can only imagine that that's going to end up in, like, a pallet being delivered.
Please no.
You could put it on a bobblehead base, and then you know exactly where to stick it.
Oh, God. What time of day is it?
Currently it is probably
Prime time.
prime time. Sounds good. So it's about 8:45 in the evening.
All right. So Melody
Miller
will
time?
have spent probably the last 15 minutes going through the logs in her comlink of a conversation that she thought she left. And then it's like, you guys are trying to attack the Mafia?
Why will be attacking the Mafia? This
Are
is
you
just
trying to-
business.
Trying to steal their stuff.
It could be the Vori.
It doesn't make it better.
Doesn't make it worse.
They're not wrong, Melanie.
These are all true facts.
Be
So
honest,
we're
all of
just
them are going to be
looking
missing money
to get a
somehow.
little
It's just
bit
how
better
much they're going to
payday.
be missing.
There was two people at once there.
I made a snide remark.
This is Shadowrun. This is Oz's table. Everybody makes a snide remark.
So yeah, it's just like it look. Yeah, just depends how you want to. Depends on how you want to work this at this point, lady. We just found ourselves a little opportunity to make some cash at this point. Would you like to be part of it?
Did the details state how many Nuyans they were giving for the informations?
Roll your math skill.
Oh man,
Yep.
nowhere near as good
Oz's
as
table.
Boomhilda, but
Yeah, I love
Oz's
my
fucking
table. I absolutely love my table. My dice tell a story. It is a glorious story of failure.
It's a story of woe.
It is. All right, so I'm gonna start at the bottom, work my way up. Melody, with your math skills, you see that attached to these are also what they call export shipment filings or arrival filings that give a Nuyen total to the shipment, and that would be the quote-unquote wholesale price. Your average container is worth about 150,000 Nuyen per 20-foot container, and that is at 20 tons. That is strictly, volume by weight. Retail value, since you got 5 successes on math, and apparently you just kind of, figure out street value of stuff just offhand.
There's a helpful formula where you add X% and then
right, and that helpful formula tells you that if you were to lift one of those containers, you could probably get 2 to 3 times that, no problem, unless it's one of the special containers from like Burkina Faso or that Aries container, in which case it's going to be a little bit higher, but there's going to be a lot more heat.
So the question I more had was, how much was the Johnson giving originally for the information that he wanted?
So he was willing to give, let's see, there's 6 of you, so he was willing to give about 10,000 per file.
Okay. Because Melody would break down that math knowledge roll into, like, you guys realize that there are like hundreds of thousands of Nuyans worth of equipment in those shipping containers. They're gonna, protect the the trick out of that. That's a lot of stuff, and then it's
Melody, dear. Have you ever stopped and thought about how much anything is actually worth?
I haven't.
You'll realize quite quickly the value of a lot of things is left unguarded.
I think I realized something too. If you want people to go away, a small bribe is something you can pay.
As for shipments that are owned, based on where they're coming from or where they're going, you have a general idea that there may be some ghost cartels that are bringing stuff up from the south. That container from Detroit actually looks like it might be a mob container. You're not sure which family, because 3 successes on my wonderful table.
Right.
Surprisingly, what you don't see is anything from the Triads or the Yakuza.
Okay.
Damn it.
Man, Melody is so not a proper runner yet, and it makes me sad sometimes. Because Rose's idea would be to steal somebody's comlink who has access codes to all of the files and just clear the entire host out.
No, yeah, well.
Look, you want it by file, here's all of it.
Like I said, you're the one who want to play, not a Shadowrunner this time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just...
This time?
Yeah.
Wait.
I see what you
Sorry.
did there.
Yeah, right.
Yo, it's super fun to be super incompetent.
I disagree with that, sir. There is a flavor of incompetence that is okay, but given
And then
what
there's
I do on a regular basis,
I would like the number 6 special, please.
there is only so much incompetence that I can take.
Yeah.
I am all set for going on a pirate-themed Foundation run, I'll have you know.
God damn it.
I'm sure you are. Or, you could get into some actual piracy.
Yahar.
So, Melody will continue her weakening protests of, like, do you even have anybody that would buy that much stuff? Like, what are you going to do? You're just going to drive it out into Redmond and live like a king?
No, but we definitely could find buyers for some of the stuff.
I like the idea of living like a king, though.
In
Just
Redmond?
saying.
I gotta admit, I don't think you can live like a king in Redmond.
No.
30K, but
I'm
there's
skipping
plenty of
the
people out
Redmond
there
part. I'm just going straight to living like a king.
there you
Perhaps
go.
like
I
a
know plenty of
nuclear
people out
pirate.
there who live like 30K millionaires.
Could live like a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Nuclear
like
Fire
a-
King, yes.
Yes. Yo, if there was a cyber spurred orc captain, I'd shake my fist at you.
We are just calling back so much.
That is what these runs are just callbacks to everything else.
Right.
So there are options. You can either turn in the files, steal more files, steal actual stuff, or go rob a bank. I don't even know.
No, I kind of like Daymare's a little job. I gotta admit, Daymare, you got some pretty good ones inside there. Pretend to be one of the guards, or pretend to be one of the authorities down there and take some cash.
I like that idea.
Same here.
Aye. So, well then, let's go ahead and get that to going. Zero, would you be able to spruce up anything for us? Make us look more legitimate as actual port authorities?
Yes. I could do that.
Oh,
You know,
good,
we
Zero.
could also, if we have enough time, we could find out who's kind of like the head security guy there, and then I could just change my face to look exactly like him.
Ooh, that's an idea too.
You
Nothing
can
like
do that?
retexturing.
Mm-hmm.
Well then,
I will get the information.
as
Go
Damer
ahead.
notes on his personal dossier, Ash can do that.
Same face. Can do.
As
I think I have voice as well. Let me double checking that real quick. If not, that's my big money purchase as soon as I get big money.
So what do you think
No,
we need to do? Probably don't have much longer to do this. We probably have about a day or two, right?
judging by the schedules that you have, at least these two ships are either the one that's coming in will come in, it'll stay a day, and then it'll turn around and leave. The other one is leaving tomorrow.
Don't have much time. Gotta hurry.
What is the rating of the Port Authority host?
Port Authority host, as I recall, was also a rating 5 because Port Authority.
Right. And its firewall rating is?
Its firewall rating is going to be 8.
Okay. Fair enough. I will try to get a mark on it. This is like 3 hours after, so I can have recovered
Sure.
my edge, because I need more edge.
As everybody's arguing the merits of stealing stuff rather than just doing the
Yes.
job.
You know.
It's like, what do you mean we're going to Shadowrun?
I mean, I was expecting somewhere in her math skill to get it thrown down of how much this will pay off her college tuition, but you know.
Well,
How much money do you actually owe?
6 hits.
Okay.
We've already got your bust.
You have you
Damn
have
it.
got your mark.
Okay, barely. God knows. All right, so I'm going to get into the host, and I'm going to do a matrix perception to find the employee files.
Okay. 4 successes. You are able to find the employee files without any problem.
Okay, I'm feeling good. All right, going to give them a matrix perception when I find them to take a good look at them, see what they're encrypted with. Because, God damn it.
That's a good roll. They are not encrypted.
They're not.
They are not.
Okay, well, then I'm going to send the file to Ash on, like, the head of security.
Okay. I will also point out that since it is the Port Authority and the head of the security is a public position, you could have just done a matrix search to find it.
Well, probably.
But you do have the files of all of the employees now, which is good.
I'm comfortable with that. But see, I could just act like it was a hard task. Yeah, like,
That's true. That's true. You could. It's like, man, somebody should buy me a pizza.
I know, right? So I'll give the files over.
Okay.
Here's the documents.
So, Damer, you have documents and you've also made rolls. So I will start with your security procedures, knowing how the Port Authority would actually approach a bust. So with 3 successes, you know that there are 2 ways that somebody will approach a bust. One, they will do it officially, and there's going to be like word coming down the pipe. It's going to take like a month. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to do this big investigation. We're going to have all these agents come over. They're all going to be in suits. They're all going to drive Americars. They're all going to be really boring. And then there's the other one. Hey, we've got word there's a human trafficker pulling a container where there's helicopters and tactical suits and machine guns and oh my. Let's see here. And your second one, 3 successes on knowing how they would ask for grease on the wheel. So if you were to do the initial part where there's going to be a big bust and it's all official and stuff, there is always going to be somebody who is an assistant to an assistant functionary who is assistant to another functionary that will come in and kind of make a call and say, hey, the Muckety Mucks want to do this thing. If you've got some time, we can talk over it over lunch, and we can let you know exactly what's going on and what areas we're going to look at. Hint, hint. And if somebody doesn't quite get it, then they start getting angrier and angrier. But will they actually ask for a bribe? No, but they'll hint at it very strongly.
Okay. All right, good to know. And I believe Zero was still finishing out some stuff.
No, I'm done.
Okay, you're all done? All right.
You have a list of employees, and as we are right at about an hour, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break, grab a drink, go to the bathroom. Lord knows I need a drink. We'll be back at 5 after, I say.
Mhm.